locked in. Solid. Beautiful. Well, welcome back to another Zuma Walk and Talk. Happy to have you. Happy you're here. Hope you have a good day, week, evening, morning. Zemo's walking out in the balcony, watching me longingly. You might be wondering, where the heck is Zemo? If this is a Zemo Walk and Talk. Well, we got a 2.0 version. We're kind of using these moments to update and reflect and
turn right onto East Stockton Boulevard.
To reflect and to really just see what we can improve on in our day to day on based on those self reflections. But yeah, lately I've right now actually I'm headed to a memorial for one of my friend's dads, um, and I've known my friend for almost 2 decades. I know definitely for sure a decade, but yeah, we've just known each other and just passed by each other most times throughout our lives. And it's crazy to think how long we've known each other. Like, we've never really hung out like that, but to think that um, we've known each other that long is kind of crazy to think about. But it's also like those types of relationships where you just start back up where you left off are very rare, far few between. Um, Ones that you truly have to appreciate because you never know when they're gonna come around. So yeah, that's kind of the focus of today's topic is cherishing those relationships. Um, Sometimes we get so caught up in the life. We get caught up in life in general. It's natural, it's normal to be going through life trying to figure out what to do, how to navigate, what lessons to learn, how to improve, how to be better, how to make more money, how to have a happier life, more content life. All these things that relationships that got us to that next phase of life, relationships that enhanced our life and made us feel that joy and contentment, tend to be put in the back seat, in the background. And it got me thinking recently of the balance. Like, why did I leave that behind? Why am I neglecting some of these relationships that I truly did cherish? And some of them I needed to limit based on the energy I was investing in it. Some of them I realized I needed to stay connected because I was receiving what I was putting out. So there's an interesting balance and interchange that you begin to recognize. But overall, you find that you miss out on some of the moments that you wish you could have with these friends. Um, and it's so important. You never know what you're going to need. That's the thing is put yourself out there. Of course, surround yourself with people who are going to help you improve and attain the goals that you're striving for, but still stay connected with the people that allowed you to become who you are today and allow you to be justified with your life. And if people are judging you based on your decisions and your lifestyle, then they don't deserve to be your friend. Case in point. And it's interesting to see, like, when you take those times, when you take those moments to really like invest time, effort, and energy into individuals that you may or may not, get what you wanted or expected. It's okay. It's a lesson. You can view that as an opportunity to not put yourself in that type of position again and find individuals who are willing to go all out for you, to find individuals who are going to have your back even if you make a mistake, even if you slip up. And it's hard to limit some relationships, especially if they've been, there for you for a long time. But doesn't mean that you have to fully disconnect with them. That just means you have to put a cap, a limit on the amount of time and energy you spend with that individual. It's interchange, like I said. If you put something into that relationship and you're not getting anything back from it, then you shouldn't be hanging out with them as much as you could be. And instead put your time and energy into someone's that you'll get back from. Now, does that mean you're neglecting certain relationships? No. There is a balance. You should still be cordial with people because they're your friends. They're the people that and they know you. And it's just as important as the relationships you want to nurture and to grow. So finding that balance is hard, granted, but you find that line, that level of reason within yourself to limit your association with certain people, and that's okay. I feel like there shouldn't be any type of uh, negative connotation towards it when it comes to limiting the amount of time you spend with certain people. I feel like it should be they should understand too. That's totally cool, and you don't have to tell them that you're limiting your time with them. It's awkward. But sometimes you could just simply say no, or can't do it right now. Sorry. If you need anything, let me know. You can still be there for them. But it's those relationships that suck out a lot of your joy in life. Um, Not to say that they do it on purpose, because most times they don't even know. But you don't want someone who's always just taking from you. We don't really like people like that. We only have so many years to live. You should only be putting in what you're going to get out of it. You should be putting your time and energy into relationships where you're going to receive joy and contentment in life. Yeah, granted, people are going to make mistakes. People are going to slip up sometimes. But that's inevitable. It really should just be us as friends and being able to be cool with that, knowing that you can just pick up where you left off. I know for myself, when I dealt with death in the family when I was a big one, and when I was 16, and um, I look back to that a lot as my standard for who I want to be for others. And what I mean by that is, and I don't know if this was on purpose or not, or if I interpreted it um, a certain way when in reality it wasn't. Um, I spent a lot of time with family. It was my great grandma that passed away, so I spent time with my grandparents. It was my grandpa's mom that passed away, who was super close to all of us. And I can't say that I stuck close to my friends and my contemporaries, my circle of friends as much. Um, and I look back at it now and, hindsight, did I wish that someone would have reached out to me in my friend group? Yes. However, here's the contingency. Did I reach out to anyone? Did I tell anyone? I don't think so. And that's where the problem lies. So I look back at that with kind of a grain of salt, and I don't think I reached out to anyone with my feelings or my thoughts, and I wish I did. Maybe that would have prompted people to reach out. I don't know, and I never will. But knowing what I know now, I wish I had my friends around me. I wish I had the association, the positivity, the normalcy, the perspective of, yeah, life kind of sucks right now, but things are gonna get better, and it's just time. I had to learn that on my own, which I feel like most people do, especially for like um, when it's your first, close loved one that's passed away in death. But in general, having been on the other side now, I know what it's like for me to be grieving and to deal with death, and to a certain degree. And now my goal is to be that person that I wish I had, and to support that person in any which way I can. And I don't try to make it, weird. I think I've gotten better at it over the years. But it's interesting to see the effect that you can have on an individual when you take those few moments, 10 minutes every week, to call your friend, let them know, hey, you're doing great. Let me know if you need anything. Hey, I just saw you had your first kid. Congratulations. Let me know if you need anything. You put that out there in a spirit of giving and offering, and your relationships don't seem so one-sided. And you, of course, you balance that. You got to be practical with your approach. But then again, when you allow yourself to be the support that someone else needs, more times than not, they're gonna be grateful for the offer and the effort that you put forward. Hopefully, hopefully they'll feel that way. We can only hope. But overall, that's it won't be overlooked. Like, you putting yourself out there for someone else, most times will not be overlooked. So I think a good prompt call to action for this video is to call someone: mom, dad, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, friend you haven't talked to in 10 years, neighbor that helped you out with something in the past, someone that has affected your life in a positive way, in any positive way, even if it you're not on good terms. Reach out to them, say, hey, just thinking about you, hope you're doing well, let me know if you need anything. No strings attached, no guilt, nothing negative. Offer positivity, and you'll get it back. Yeah, it's interesting. I make these videos for myself, really, just as a reminder to myself of what I need to work on and how I can improve, and how I can reflect on the things that I've done and how I can do it better. So thanks for coming with me on this uh, journey. These emo walk-in talks are kind of cool because I don't really do it for the views. I don't really do it for the likes, the comments, the subscribers. Although it would be nice, just saying. But really, it's just like an opportunity for me to be open and honest, for me, with me, at me, um, knowing that I can just voice these thoughts, opinions, and expressions to myself uh, in a relatively judgment-free zone. We'll see what happens post-production, but it's wonderful that you've come along. Just know that everything you're going through right now um, is going to be worth it. Things might look tough, things might not look so bright and hopeful, but just know that what you're doing right now is the right thing, and what you got going is going to bring so much more positivity in your life. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to continue, to endure, to find that joy and peace within yourself. So keep up the great work and keep growing. I heard someone say, don't keep up the great work, just do better. It's kind of harsh, but that's the reality of it. Do better. Keep doing better. So that's the claim for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found value. If you did, go ahead and like and subscribe. Drop a comment of what you would like to see on the next Zemo Walk and Talk. Sans Zemo, unfortunately. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay breezy. Stay wheezy. Don't be low-hydrated. Stay hydrated. And we'll see you next time. Peace.